How's it going, everybody? This is Walrus. We are back. The third episode of Star Trek Resurgence.
I think he's inside there, yeah?
First time playing. I don't know what you call it. Whatever. You get it. Get it.
Well, one of them ran out the back, and then I still heard wood on the inside of there. I killed one.
So, Errand of Mercy. Starting off already too.
The ship's life support. It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Okay.
The atmosphere in here is turning to poison. All of these Elydians are going to die if we don't get them out of here. These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Am I shooting? Yeah. Is he?
I didn't hear anything. I don't see him on my side here.
Oh.
No.
Open that door.
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get them open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
Our intentions? Your leaders asked for our help.
And they sent you?
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off this ship.
What side is he on?
Effective. Safe.
Oh, you killed the other one?
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
Yeah.
Alright, let's clear it.
Why is it so over?
Yeah. Looks juicy.
Oh man, what?
330 outside the fence. $330? Yep, yeah, 310. He's going right to left.
You can,
I'm down. 2 of them.
Alright. The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These
Can you
will
hear me?
boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to transporter room 2. We are evacuating.
Thanks.
We're alive.
I didn't charge my battery.
Here they come.
As you 762 BP.
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you.
The crew goes first, Hunter.
Sir,
I mean it.
you! Get on the platform already!
Okay, the interface is in the lead, but the layout is the same as the Starfleet transporter. Just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport.
Oh shit. Yeah, from you. Okay.
Plot a path through the ionic interference. Okay,
He's
just
back
have to
there, too.
calibrate the signal gain to
Doing
the
it,
highest
dude.
possible output.
Oh fuck, not this shit.
Even at this range, the
Did it?
interference is too much. The system is suggesting...
Mamma mia. Ay, ay,
Here's the
ay.
shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm dead.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer.
Good.
There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Oh, ball sack. E.
We got a fucking motion.
Come on, hold together.
Yeah, that was farther by the pit. Yeah, the other one, I can typically get some automatic.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Go, 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 go!
Can you guys hear me talk?
Ugh. Up! No! No!
Everyone can hear you talking, Crenny.
Yeah, so the one guy had an AKM and the other one had a Mosin. I didn't see any other guys.
Everyone can hear. Olives?
What was his name, do you know? Was that 1EGK?
I go the right way? Oh!
If you need meds, there might be meds on that dead guy that you killed that was juiced on the inside of the bomb.
Yes, sir.
Melville to away team. Energize.
Energize.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
This is Resolute. We have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it! I was so worried this wouldn't work. We got this.
Good work. Keep it up.
Yes, Commander.
This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep them coming.
Oh, jeez. Like 8 people at a time.
Admiral, you're next.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over.
I think he left it.
For all your brave work.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
We're ready for transport.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Hmm.
Okay. Probably not good.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illydians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute, nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position
That's not
with the
good.
Resolute.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? 5 kilometers. Let's go, dude. Yeah, this works. Balls.
Yeah, they were like pretty juiced in there.
Ah, that's fucking fucked up roller coaster ride shit. Where is it? Like lost in space?
You usually wait for a team or what? Or do you play solo?
Oh, that's why. Come on, baby. No.
Yeah, I'm down.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually. Do it!
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. Signal is resolved.
What the fuck?
That's such a like choke.
We have
map.
lost the 15 Illydians in the last transport. I regret to report that we have lost the last transport.
Oh no!
My comrade. The Admiral.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as a transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
You're right. The Takan energy source. If they call it the Cartabula, it's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Illydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
We don't know where this ship is going, but we are not lost. We can still do something.
Yeah, let's fight back.
Fight. We'll stop them from getting the Cartabula wherever they're taking it.
I like this plan, and I shall fight with you.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
Cha la 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 la!
Powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz. Live long and prosper.
What? Naber, 2 live streams today? Win? Hell
Oh,
yeah!
maybe that's because I killed one over
I'm
here.
trying to get through this Star Trek. I feel like I'm getting close to the end of it. It's really fun. It's cool. It's like a Telltale game.
Hey, Stretch.
How you doing, buddy?
This map.
Welcome back.
Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Yeah, I got a lot of games to play, man. And I'm having fun with this one, so it's might as well
There. The aft cargo.
stick with it while I still have my attention on it.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
Go. What am I doing? Oh.
We're locked in. Board
Go.
transport.
That was pretty good, huh? Those guys would be like, fuck that, after the last transmission failure. Oh no, not him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's too late for him. Carter!
3 to transport.
What?
Energize.
What? Oh. She hates me. These look like some of those Gears of War bad guys. This game's fun. Solid. Oh, dude. Solid like 8 so far. Let's see how it is at the end. It's like a next generation episode. It's really good. Oh, and they're out of there.
Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. We cannot track its trajectory.
I held on as long as I could.
We saved many lives. And our people on the Zeldi knew the risks their duties entailed.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chobak. Have them bring us back.
Yes, Commander.
Damn, dude. 4 people gone, 1 dead. Person fucking with burnt hands. Had a good day. Tried my best. We'll get her to med bay. Dead Reckoning, we're on a new episode this week on Star Trek Resurgence. I really like that aspect of it. I think. Just like I want my hands. I want my hands to feel good. Oh. Yeah, guys, sorry about your ambassador.
You saved as many Elydian lives as you could. And more importantly, you looked after your crew.
Found some golden cotton.
That's what counts. You have to look out for your own, first and foremost.
Yeah.
I just wish I could have saved
In
them
a
all.
box that was already open.
We all do. But you did the best you could.
20K.
So, no point beating yourself up over it. Unfortunately, the Admiral was among those who didn't make it. I'm sure it's a huge blow to the Elydians. I hope they don't blame us. We suffered our own losses as well.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hotari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support.
What?
I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. But I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it
All right,
already
Dr.
is.
Disrespect.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed or unrewarded.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
Something that powerful in their hands?
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
The Hotari must know where the ship is headed.
Are candles
If
worth
you can
much at
even
all?
call them Hotari at this point.
Whoever they are.
Candle?
They've cut off all communication.
And our only source on the inside is now in sickbay.
It was called a candle?
The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
I would have to agree with the captain. There's no point causing undue panic based purely on speculation.
We need to know more before we go off half-cocked sounding the alarm. I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we've...
Oh, dude, those guys fucking got pissed off at me.
Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the
The
Elydians.
Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host.
Parasitic race.
It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control,
The plot
his placement of the host
thickens.
is irreversible. The bioforming appears to be permanent. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed the line.
Thanks for pointing out
That
the
much is
obvious,
certain.
Cap.
However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
What if there are no Hotari left? If Galvin and Sidron were Takan, who else? The Queen?
I think we would know if that were the case. We'll take every precaution.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice
Yes.
work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Iridium.
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The Captain, however...
Go on.
He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain.
I killed the player over there too.
Which was disappointing when you showed you were willing to defy the captain by reversing whole polarity back at Starbase. You've spent enough time with him now, seen enough of how he runs this ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I
Almost
am
like a
concerned
Coen Brothers
that there's
movie now.
something rash to
He
ensure.
trained the captain.
To know we see eye to
Coen
eye
Brothers
on
in
this.
Star Trek.
And I want to be clear. I care about Solano. I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Jara.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life.
Are we gonna have
Even with the
little
wonders
work
of
on
your technology,
some
it wouldn't matter
Kabalian
if you'd left me for dead.
relationships?
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept. That everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
What we learned down there will help us win this fight. Truth is power, and we'll use that to stop Galvin and Sidron.
If you're right, then it was worth it. I truly hope you're right.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Why did you say it like that? I mean, it sounds weird. God, it just keeps going and going and going and going.
They haven't found us yet.
We can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that? For how uptight the Illydians are, their cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Oh, what is?
Airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo. Power cells. Illydians must supplement main system power with these. Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have... No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta.
Major Armin?
Based on how this is reinforced, it probably contains dilithium. A stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Ooh, better be careful. Up there? All right. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Fuck. Where the fuck? Fuck is it?
Here it comes. It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here.
Oh, dude.
I'll take care not to give away our position.
No.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
I did shoot at her when she was escaping. Maybe I deserved it.
And I wanted you to do it. To stop her from being taken from us again. I know it seems like we could never trust her again. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't... mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life.
I'll be right back.
And it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to run upstairs. Check on the kids, see what Vanessa was up to. She's not lost.
There is no such thing as just one life. And she is not lost. This isn't calculus. You can't just break it down by the numbers.
Perhaps that's why my admiral and everyone else in the final transport was lost. A problem with your calculus. Our losses are mounting. Yours are just beginning.
We're stuck on this ship, same as you.
I'm blocked out of helm control. Propulsion? And they're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine.
Not bad.
They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted.
Kitchen?
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
Yeah, but I thought it couldn't, like, the resolve couldn't even warp
It looks
because
to
of
be
the
a
storm.
two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Shit.
Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with someone else. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high
Nice.
voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
Shit.
Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time.
This game is kind of cool.
Are turned against us.
Not gonna lie.
I gotta ask.
Who you talking to, Printo?
Red Dog likes it, huh?
It's Itasca.
It's
You're
kind of
going
starting to grow
trust
on me.
I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress
I just like,
beyond our current
I like the
circumstances.
quality of life about
I'm
it.
sure of it.
Trust goes both ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
Stretch Armstrong.
We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I don't like the.
I may not know the
map
computers
size.
very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there.
Feels like the spawn points
Through
are
the
way
back
too
roads.
close together, and
Revive if he got shot.
players like the spawn map off as like a choke. Literally just like rat people. And I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people like just ratting until there's like 5 minutes left to hit their stims. Or maybe that's just, maybe that's why. And then not me.
Yeah, dude, I don't know who's fucking Cryptoid block people now.
That's
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Elydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Voltari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Elydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming, but the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
We came at your request. To help solve the problem, not create one.
Because I wanted to see the mighty Federation for myself. The greatest power in the galaxy. Needless to say, I was disappointed.
They never wanted our help. They were setting us up from the start. Commander Rydek saw what you did in those mines. How you bioformed innocent people against their will and turned them into Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours. So
the Queen's have been one of them.
Reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You won't get away with this. You'll be held accountable by the Federation.
I already have gotten away with it. And the Federation.
Hey, by the way, there's some good Italy and Germany scenarios for
You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most
I'll have to
advanced
check it out. Oh, I definitely
the
will,
galaxy has ever seen. We
Hearts
will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen,
I'll have to check it out.
Starship captain,
really
or
good.
even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior
Oh, dude, I think these guys are all block monsters.
Such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way. The only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
What? Don't get stuck.
Gotcha. Seize them.
us out of here. Now!
Oh, shit.
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Couldn't have done that, Captain? Oh, man.
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like
the
that.
Resolution.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers,
baby.
All right, now we got him.
the bridge. Then our fleets will catch up to us. The ATV is just down that corridor.
Think they're really them, or are they gonna block monsters?
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Oh shit.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a
Why do
problem
these
for
guys
when I
have to
meet
be
them.
like other?
The distribution conduits have been knocked
Hey,
loose.
you!
The
You
current
ain't
is
really
running.
around here.
Is there any way to power those down?
Huh?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
Track connections between the
How
power
are
lines
these
and
guys
the control
talking?
panels. I should be
How they're
able to
talking to
see
each
the
other?
parts of your crew.
Yeah, whenever
We'll get
you,
the
like,
door open.
whenever there's AI nearby.
These guys have like switches in the weirdest spots on their ship. Switch
Is
right
that-
down here.
Those are other people, real people, or AI talking to AI?
Lost woman. Gonna save the
We're talking real people?
No.
Okay, the AI. I gotcha. Gotcha.
Have to go down under. I'm a gamer dad. First I check the burns for secrets. Disable that power. Oh man. God, man, I was wondering why they had these there. It's down here. I didn't check the corner. Got him! Oh! Got him!
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy. They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this!
Dude, that shit.
Go! Go!
Behind us!
Nice. All sack McGee. Oh.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Going fucking phaser blast, lightning bolt. Got him.
Sold him immediately.
Ah! Fall back!
Oh shit, sorry bro.
Hold him back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Ah, humbug. You little... Ah. How the hell could you have died during that, Barbara's? Easiest game. Oh.
Fall back!
Skipper? 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 No,
Hold him back!
Gotta watch it again.
We can't let him reach the stairs!
Yeah.
Come on, hurry!
No! No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Sucks. Again, tell me? I thought we were gonna take the ship. We just lost like fucking 5 guys.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there,
Dude, the Lydians are
trapped,
fucking cool as
we
shit.
agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Damn. general quarters.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
Where's the other? I wanted to be with
Alexa,
the other.
fast forward the video 2
Couldn't
minutes.
just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs
It's gonna
in the
get weird,
balance.
isn't it? Gotta get weird.
How did it go? You look exhausted.
I'll be honest. It was a total disaster.
That can't be true. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Elydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Elydians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore.
Hotari isn't lost yet. This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander
I don't know,
Ryder,
is this a botched
we need you
mission,
on the bridge
guys?
immediately.
Guess there's a reason I'm not a Starfleet, eh? Hey, her hands look great.
We've got an Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar? Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
It's crystallized. What?
Commander?
Do we engage first? Assuming their intentions are hostile.
Not yet.
You don't mess up, Big Wall. Starfleet is counting on you.
400 kilometers.
They're covered in crystals, man.
Shields up. Ready, phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready. It's incoming.
I have so much money.
Lock
I knew
phasers
it.
and open fire.
I knew it.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Rydick, modulate the shield frequencies. See if we can get us any cover.
Oh, that's not good.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Invert shield polarity. Go.
There!
We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Captain!
I'm in control now.
Hold.
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on deck.
They want the bodies.
Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the
Shields up.
Veskar.
Red alert.
It's Galvin.
Dude, shit's
On
going
screen.
down. Oh, don't piss me off, dude.
Commander Rydak, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
Sorry to disappoint you, but he's alive and well.
Good. I wouldn't want him to miss out on any of this. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective.
Think you've outsmarted us.
You can do. I could destroy you at any moment. But I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. You claimed I would be held accountable. And here I am. Hold me accountable.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
You guys didn't take the time to fucking do anything with the shield? These fucking guys?
But of course now you are entirely at my mercy.
I knew we wanted. I knew we wanted. We're meatbags to him.
I decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive.
Big
Tell
alien.
your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best
We
shot
just
we've
need
got.
more time for those homeboys to take the one ship
Ryder,
back.
You had the con after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given our current situation and the losses we have suffered.
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Secure authorization
What?
from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Angoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system.
Dude, how long
in
is
search
this
of
game?
Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3.
Riker?
His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
According to Commander Riker's records of meeting Portal 6-3, he was willing to listen to reason. We may be able to convince him that Galvin is wrong.
Or he'll just be happy to learn his civilization is making a comeback. In which case, we only compound the problem.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
The game just like took a side note. Great.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship, so we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for... Take cover!
Ah!
access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local system.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Don't get shot, girl.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity. Now!
Got
Laser.
it.
Close it!
How do we get them down?
You fuck.
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
It's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
These prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
Slave
I
labor.
can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over
Fucking
this place.
crystals everywhere, dude. They're all crystal death heads.
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. What are the engines doing to produce this kind of speed?
Your mama?
Engine's a red line, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
The reactor output matches the high speed, doesn't it?
There's these crystals. Power from the Cartabula. Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed.
That's just two sides of the same coin.
It's what?
Either way, we both want to stop the Zeldi.
Ah, yes. And we will find a way to do it.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power. These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active. Just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric pulse.
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
I thought you had the access codes needed to take control back.
I should, but I can't actually get to the surface, so I can't enter them here. Maybe there's somewhere else I can try. Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure. Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Get the most of the lore that can get away.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Dude, I've been trying to get a date with the girl. The beginning of the game. Come on. Try this. Gotta
figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble.
Little picture. Stand here for a second. See if YouTube will get that as like a fucking little thumbnail.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands.
That's a
not
nice
receive.
view, isn't it?
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Interrogation time.
That's everything. Got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk.
Yes,
If
actually.
they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you. I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you,
This weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control the ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Waterboarding time.
Let's talk.
For one, stay tuned for this episode.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack, making this so much worse than it already was.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through. Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek. My pleasure.
Yep,
Sir.
fucking Riker.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have?
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our
Is that really him?
in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Resurgence 6.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
Then let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew,
Yo,
or the
what's
ship
up?
itself?
Oh, this old chestnut.
Hey, yo.
I am curious to hear what she says, though.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around that.
BAM! Green, I did it! I passed the test. The needs of the many outweigh the few.
Every situation is different. There are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the
Hour and a half. That roast beef sandwich. Woo! Or pastrami sandwich.
prime directive. Or the mission.
Yes.
You can feel that was coming. You had to feel that was coming?
Matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
So there's people on our left and behind us?
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good.
Yeah, he's over there by the
That's
house
just
like
the first
160.
Is that really Riker, or is that like a hollow part?
Bluster and bravado, but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Do you think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu 4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
Was the Takans in a Next Generation episode?
There has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I killed it.
There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu system.
People 115 behind that yellow
away with the brass for your travel
combine
into the restricted space. Just
in
remember
between
what
the
I told
combine and the bus. You guys
and
are
it
shot
wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route.
Shot?
Or Marcus Aurelius.
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission.
There's another one or what?
Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat
Yeah,
very
you killed that
seriously.
guy.
You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious.
One thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield algorithms? That could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope
Captain's
you get Portal
pissed.
6-3 and find those Takan before
Captain's
this gets out of control.
pissed.
Riker out.
I specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps. I thought we had an understanding. Now all of Starfleet will hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for. Now I have
Is
to
he
think
still?
about the damage control of it all. You're dismissed.
That was awfully weird.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate. It's not an asset. It's an enemy. So be ready for anything.
Yeah.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Utlosa. I was born in the final days of the age of Makta. We are all scions of the flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the Bridge of Time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn
The Bridge of Time to the Great Awakening.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need
The Armilion? Armilion?
The Aphelion.
Aphelion.
Then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire.
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
Yes.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
But wouldn't you want that? You take the ship off course, your friends come here to your rescue. So why are you warning us?
Because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death.
Are you down?
There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We heard him. He'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet
You get him?
ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
I get the impression you know how to make people talk. Think you can break his arm?
No, don't.
We'll fix it in medbay. We'll fix it in medbay.
We don't torture people. Did you forget what uniform you're wearing? What it stands for?
He'll live. Isn't that what you want?
Don't you twist my words like that.
I have only just...
She didn't give it up to me, dude. It's over between me and her, dude.
Wait.
We'll find a blue alien.
The warp cores. Our technology is amplifying the ship's output, and it still relies on the warp cores.
Yo, Moto, there's a
to
guy
provide
to your
plasma the
105.
engines. Disable those,
Close.
and the ship grinds to a halt.
Sabotage.
This displays for all life forms on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems, sensors, propulsion, weapons. And this is engineering.
It's deserted.
If I can get us there, can you cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask, but I'm coming around to it.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. But I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there's a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped.
That must be you walking around.
I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Sounds like you miss me.
We can still be friends, Carter. You just need to understand something first. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery.
You know what you're doing.
You see him?
Miranda, we can help you, but you have to fight.
Miranda is a part of us now. She's accepted that.
You're lying.
I have no reason to lie. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this.
He's got sniped.
We have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
What's this plan you have? Is it the one where you steal our bodies and erase our minds?
That's a simplistic view of it. Your memories would live on within us. We can continue this conversation
terrible.
in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Killed him?
Bam.
You've forgotten something.
He's over there along the wall, too.
They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
I don't know if he was alone or not.
You already broke his arm. What more do you want to do?
I want to eliminate loose ends.
And I did that for you.
Solve the problem of what to do with him. Now let's move it.
I don't know if anybody liked that action. Fuck. Pissed everybody off. The last word again.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out. Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Burn marks.
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep
Lightning
our guards
bolt.
up.
Lightning bolt.
If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit.
need to
Anything
go
he
through
didn't
and
see
watch Star
himself
Trek,
is a
yeah.
total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Started watching like the older ones. You're right.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
Follow me.
Watch.
Ends here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
I'm still alive.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try. Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid. Whoa!
An illusion.
It's too obvious.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Devolve to Resolute. Beam Crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Yeah.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Commander!
Look at that.
Whatever he's using, he's wearing some really strong armor.
Trust.
I fucking lit him.
Verify.
Indeed.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu 4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Then that makes two of us.
Yeah, they should have like little mini drones that are like fucking marble sizes you can throw on the planet.
I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
Biosignatures coming from this direction. I'm sure of it. But there's no getting through here.
Through here.
There's always a way.
And know it. There's a lot over there. Gosh, yes, there is. Oh, this guy. Gosh, Billy Bob Ford.
Good.
Right, gosh. Oh. Where are you? Portal.
Tetrametric. Better go see what's different.
Paulsack the Giger. Billy Bob's. Oh. I just guessed.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
I think he must have wrapped all the way around. You must be able to go like around the outside of the cemetery, like drop down.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plants.
Were those illusions?
Barbarians.
It's him.
How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place.
Wait, is this the Malcolm McDowell guy?
For you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian. I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Takan have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long.
I don't think anybody got their stuff
If it is
taken,
true,
but I don't know if you guys get it back.
How did they return?
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the
Whoever
transfer
died
of
last, though, I
consciousness
grabbed
from one
something,
being to another
so you-
after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan.
They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Tkon immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these scions.
There is a war looming that could engulf the Quadrant. We want you to help us bring about peace before it gets to that point.
Peace always comes at a cost.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
What do you...
Yo!
Where are we? Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them.
Oh, don't fucking do hopscotch. What? This is fucking sick!
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Tkon. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know them.
Alright, make it out.
The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
We're more alike than you might realize, in that we accept the inevitability of loss.
If only you understood the glory of the Tkon Empire's past.
Motorboat, I think I got your stuff up.
Oh man, don't run away.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
The Federation isn't an authority to be obeyed. At its heart, it's a set of principles meant to ensure the survival and safety of all species, regardless of their origin. You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
We must convince them.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Tkon Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. Betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
The Tkon had their time. The Empire rose and fell like so many others.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Tkon plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Tkonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
The Takan Empire is gone. It had its opportunity and proved unable to survive. There must have been a reason the Takan have faded to a distant memory. It ran its course. And those of us who are here now deserve to choose our own fate.
You said the Takan vanished for a reason. I cannot claim our empire was without sin. I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Takan. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Takan to understand their true intentions, for better or worse.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
Yes, worst. She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Whoa. This is all I need.
Away team +1. Ready to beam up.
That was impressive. Da Ubenfist, Da Ubenfist, Dude, that's a sweet picture right there. Thumbnail that, YouTube. Give me the thumbnail of that. That's cool. Is this a new episode? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna call this episode 3,
I'm almost ready
boys. And lucky for us, we get an episode 4. So I don't know when this is gonna end. I'm having fun. I'm having lots of. This is just fantastic. Man. Miranda was touched when Carter offered to help her fight again. I don't know what crazy path I'm taking. Hopefully I get a good ending.
4 warp cores. That's
overloaded.
Interesting.
Redundancy.
Alright. You did call this. Dude. The 3? How long have I been streaming? Sure. 2 hours. Oh, that's good enough. I mean, I'm a little tired. I'll probably play a couple more games, maybe later tonight. I gotta upload for tomorrow. Just a basic upload, not like a live video. And then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I take like I'm taking 2 days off, so I have a 4-day weekend. So I'll be streaming fucking Thursday, which is my 36th birthday. So I'll be pogging on that day. Video games, I'll probably be doing a little barbecue, getting fat, all that stuff. And Friday we can jam Saturday, and then maybe Sunday I'll probably just, do homely stuff, hang out with the family. But I'm gonna go hang out with the kids, put them to bed, maybe play some Steam Deck. Have a good night. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. We'll see you on the other side.